Okay, a new exhibit at the Indiana Historical Society is looking at some of Indiana's local legends.
That's right. It's tracing the roots of Indiana's tallest tales. Our own Randall Newsom is live with one of the people who helped bring this to life. Hey, Randall.
Hey guys, okay, so we are here talking about Indiana's tallest tales, and you're surrounded by right here in Indiana Lore, the brand new exhibit here at the Indiana Historical Society. Now, Danny, okay, when I look at all this stuff, I'm thinking a lot of stuff can't be true, right? What do you think when you were discovering some of these things?
Sure, yeah, no, I think one of the really cool things about these stories is, there's always at least an ounce of truth to all these stories. But what is and what isn't true,
right?
That's kind of the interesting part of parsing that out. Yeah, there's some really incredible stories.
Awesome,
yeah.
Awesome, man. When you think of how you guys put all this together, what went into choosing some of these stories?
Oh, that's a great question. We wanted to tell a variety of kinds of stories. We wanted to tell stories from around the state of Indiana, because of course this is Indiana Lore. So we wanted to make sure that different kinds of stories were represented, different geographies. We wanted to make sure that there were stories that would pique people's interest and sort of let them explore what makes these different stories important, with ones that help bring together a community or shed light on something that we haven't maybe shed enough light on.
Awesome. Now this story right here almost sheds light on itself, the Beast of Busco. Now look, this guy right here, that's a big fellow right there.
Yeah.
That is the official Beast of Busco, right?
That's
so
right.
Okay, so what about this story? This is one of your favorites. Why is this one will strike you?
So I think this is a really interesting story, and we talked about stories that bring communities together. This is one of those. So this story started in the late 1940s. This legend sort of emerges that this giant turtle was found in a lake in Churubusco, Indiana.
Yeah,
it was up by Fort Wayne, and they said it was like the size of a fishing boat. So these guys said they saw this, and it just starts this whole wave, this whole huge effort to try and find this monster, this beast. So they do things like they bring in a big chicken wire net to try and catch it. They bring in scuba divers who can try and find this thing. They even bring in a female turtle to try and lure the beast out. They finally actually drain the lake pretty much to try and find this, but to no avail.
Wow.
But the whole process got national attention, and it really brought the whole community together. They had started in 1950 a festival, 2-day festival each year that's still going on.
Wow.
To sort of celebrate the
That's
turtle
crazy.
story.
That is nuts, man. Okay, so obviously there's a whole lot more to show. When you guys think of drawing, people, audiences here, what is so cool about kind of educating people on these stories?
Yeah, I think this is one of those exhibits where we get to tell stories about buildings, stories about
haunted theaters,
and it tells you a little bit about different communities, but it does it in a way that maybe has a little bit of intrigue for folks.
Awesome. Now, Danny, we're going to have a quiz for the ladies in our next segment where we're going to get them to guess the truth and the myth in some of these stories, ladies. So get ready. We got a pop quiz coming up here in a little bit. Oh, yes.
Do you like quizzes, Lex?
We're going to try our best.
Take it. Thanks, Randall. Thank you so much. Well, hey.